Hello everybody. Thank you for watching my YouTube video on Kubernetes. In this demo, we are going to talk about replication controller. Replication controller is a supervisor for long running pods. Replication controller will launch specific number of pods called replicas and make sure that they keep running. Replication controller is the original form of replication in Kubernetes. It is being replaced by replica set, but it is still wide in use, so it's worth understanding what is it and how it works. Replication controller is a structure that enables you to easily to create multiple pods and make sure that the number of pods always exist. If the pod does crash, the replication controller replaces it. Replication controller also provide other benefits such as the ability to scale the number of pods and up to date or delete multiple pods with single command. Replication controller do also capacity to do rescheduling and scaling. Replica set. Replica set is a next generation replication controller. The only difference between the replica set and the replication controller right now is the selector support. Replica set supports the next new set based selector requirements as described in the labels. User guides where as described in the labels. The user guide where the replication controller only support equality based selector requirements. Replica sets are a sort of an hybrid in that they are some ways more powerful than replication controller. In other ways, they are less powerful. Replica sets are declared essentially the same way as a replication controller, except there are more options for the selector. So let's go for the demo for the replication. Here is my sample YAML file. You can take it from my GitHub repo. In this sample YAML file, I'm just going to deploy in Nginx web server with 3 replica copies. So let me create the replications on for Nginx. So just let's check kubectl get replication controller. So you can see the current state is it has to make sure that they are desired for 3 and can make it always ready. So let's see the kubectl get pods. So here what I'm going to do is that is I'm going to terminate the pod, any one of the pod, and let's see what's going to happen. So currently we will see how much pods are running. Let's delete the pod. So here is the pod. So now let's see. Yeah, so you can see the replication controller always maintain and ensure that the pod is keep running. If you are set for 3, then probably it will always keep it 3. So this is main functionality of the replication controller. So we can see how the pods list out the number of pods. So you can see 3 pods. We can also scale it up. So let's increase it an additional one more, or if you want, I can even scale it to 10. So you can see number of pods. So containers are creating. Yeah. So you can scale up and scale down. So now I made it 10. I can make it 4, 2. Now immediately you can terminate it. Okay, now let's see the number of pods. Put all the pods. So yeah, it's still terminating. So it should be ready now. Yeah. Yeah, so you can see the number of pods now, and we can also see the number of replication controller on the configuration. So you can see here the number of pod replicas is 2 and desired for 2 only. So this is how replication works, and at the same time also we can see the some samples steps I've given which you can practice it well. So how that replication really works. This is normally a standalone pod. Let's have the demo. Let's currently delete this stuff. So this is the replication. This is the normal pod which doesn't have the replication. So what I'm going to do is I'm launching a busy box. Okay, so I've launched a busy box. Let's get the pod. So the busy box is running. Let me delete them. So the bar is deleted. So you can't, the pod is lost and we don't find the pod anymore. So now if I am added with the replication controller, say with the desired state of 2, we can see the pod always do exist. Now let's delete the pod. So we can see now the desired state of the replication controller. So the busy box test is 1. So let's say kubectl get pods. Yeah, now let's delete this pod. So let's delete this pod and we can see what is happening. So deleted. Now you see the container is creating because we have set the replication controller. It will always ensure that the pod is keep running at the replication level. So for example, is set for 1 or 2, it always keep to maintain it. So thank you all. So in the next video we will discuss about scaling. So however, we also covered scaling. Let's talk about the scaling and what is the use cases. Thank you.